Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Gothic 2, The Night of the Raven. In the last episode, we went up to the plateau that you cannot see beyond that mountain, killed the things, and also we evaporated one of the bandits camped nearby, finding Elvrich. However, he doesn't want to talk to us just yet, and that is because of a specific reason. We would like to ignore those lurkers on the left-hand side for the time being, because we would like to go into the area behind Sekop's farm. The forest, that is. So, we're gonna make our way over there and find out why we have to go there. Well, the reason why we have to go there is because of Elvrich, because he doesn't want to talk to us just yet. So we have to make him talk to us. Also, there's some enemies here that you maybe wouldn't expect here around. There's some goblin skeletons. Oh, also there's an arrow, which we definitely don't want to drop. So we would like to see if we can finish off those goblin skeletons. Just gonna go very, very slowly. Are these two or just one? It's two of them, I think. Gotta be a little bit more careful here. Also, we're gonna pull back to the farmers, I think. Alright. One of them died. Who died? It was Till. Oh well, he's not much of an important figure anyway. Sorry, I killed your son. Well, he could have ran away, just like any of them do. Oh well. Bad luck, Till. Anyway, let's go over here. Collect some mushrooms. And also, as you can see, these goblin skeletons are still really, really strong. Even with our new armor, it's like insanely hard not to get hit is the first thing, and evading them and killing them is even harder. So what we're going to do is we're going to ignore the other pack of goblin skeletons and try to kill these blood flies here off. Also, is that what I think it is? Nah, it's just some more goblin skeletons, alright. Now, this time around we can actually loot these blood flies. And also, I think it's probably a good idea if we ate some food before we continue on our quest here. I'm gonna keep the honey for later. And we're gonna eat some fish. And then continue on with the mushrooms here. Maybe we'll get a mana bonus. Nope. Also, this spear is exactly what it says. It gives you 3 hit points and 1 mana. So we don't get any kind of point where we can increase hit points by using talent points, so we're gonna drink that right away. And then we're gonna eat some more digger meat to get ourselves up, and to finish things off, a fish. Alright. Now, let's see, lots of blood flies, wolves, alright. Let's go for the... oh, that's a warg. Don't want to kill those things. No! Not that thing! If I hit that one, I'm dead. No. Let's fly. There we go. Because if I'm hitting those walks, I am definitely going to die horribly.
Nothing to be had there.
If I had like one person with me, then there's a possibility we could potentially do this without dying. Oh, hello, Wolfie. Come on, critical hit, don't disappoint me. There we go. And we also now get some wolf teeth. Never too bad. Goblin skeletons, some field raiders, and more blood flies. We just want to go over here to get these field raiders. Easy prey. Also, we should be pretty close to leveling up, which is definitely going to support us. Alright, first one.
Nothing there. Nothing to be had
What?
there.
Nothing? Okay. There you go.
Nothing to be had there.
I thought they would actually drop something. I guess they do not.
Nothing to be had there.
Right, so let's look here. We don't want to go this way, we want to go down here. Also, we would like to jump up here, but I don't think... not this way, anyway. No? You don't want to? Alright, he doesn't want to get up there. That's fine. Now, let's fill up our health. The reason why we wanted to go here, or the more in-depth reason, other than the word Elvrich, is because in close proximity to this area are some more bandits. And these bandits should be like about 4 or 5 of them, if I'm remembering that correctly. Oh! I hear them drawing their swords, so I probably should be doing the same thing. Well, 2 of them are shooting bows, I think. And 2 of them are coming, so... Oh, that was a critical hit. Would be nice if I could critical hits at some point here. I'm kind of stuck right there. Oh, one of them is stuck. Alright, time to switch to bow. And shoot them from close by positions, where obviously this shrubbery is posing a lot of problems for them. I have no idea why they are stuck, but you know what? We're gonna take care of this. The old-fashioned way. This is Gothic 2 in a nutshell. You fight enemies, they get stuck on whatever obstacle it is this time, and for some particular reason you're able to kill them without them fighting back.
Nothing there.
Well,
nothing there.
Let's just say we played hide and seek and they couldn't find me.
Nothing to be had there.
That's as good an explanation as any. Oh, goblin berries even. I like that. Alright. Now 2 bandits already down without me doing too much. Obviously this was not expected at all. However, I will take what the game gives me, so I'm alright with it. Now we want to make sure, for the second part of this invasion, we're going to try... Oh, they're not happy to see me. Whoa! Don't do that! Alright, now we can fight. A critical would be nice. Thank you. Also, we should be hiding behind any of these bushes, because it seems someone's shooting on me, which is not very nice of them. Not at all. While we're waiting for him to get aware of the situation that I'm hiding behind the tree, I'm gonna strengthen myself with a little bit of meat. Redraw my sword. Saving up. And then have a peek around the area here. Oh, he's still standing there. Okay, so we can get a little bit close on the left-hand side here. Not sure if we can make this without him hitting us, but... Ow! Alright, we're just gonna go for it now. Oh, there's a stone tablet! Well, you could try and counterattack me, you know. Guess you don't want to. Alright, normal bow, lots of arrows, and some stuff to collect. Also, stone tablet. Oh, and some things to collect here as well. Delivery. Not really sure what that is. We shall find out though. Alright. We should still have quite a good amount of lockpicks, so I'm not too worried about that. There we go. That was actually very, very nice. No lockpick losing on this time around. Some more bandit rapier. And now we shall go inside the tent to find the farewell letter. Some skins, which is never a bad thing. Oh, reptile skins. Liking that. We want this last bandit rapier there. On this side? Yes. There we go. Easy as pie. Alright. Now we've dealt with these bandits, we should be reading Lucia's farewell letter, which is gonna be this one. Well, that's the message that Elvrich gets. Also, this is a letter that was from the bandit of Sekov's farm, so I'm gonna read that too. And obviously, these rapiers that we're using has an F on it, which it seems to say it's Fernando. Also, we probably should be changing to this one, I just noticed. Because we're not getting a bonus, now we do. Alright. We're just gonna collect these. I'm gonna try and get back to Elvrich, who we left sitting around there somewhere. Although, I'd like to continue this path if I can for a second, because there's someone I want you to meet. If I'm not completely mistaken, it should be this way. We could go up there if we so want to, and actually we want to, because there's some mushrooms here. Always good to have more mushrooms in your inventory for more mana. Now you might ask, why am I always drawing the bow? It's a pretty simple answer, because I can see the enemies from afar and thus react accordingly. I try to not run into enemies that I can't fight. Oh, how about you stop? Stop running! Hero, stop! Stop running! Ugh. Sometimes he just doesn't want to stop.
Nothing there.
If only he had a name. And I could at least call his name. And say, "Whoa, Carl, don't do this." Unfortunately, he's nameless. Still have enough health? Yeah, we do. Alright. Let's fight 3 wolves. What's the worst that can happen? Me getting stuck in a tree, for example.
Nothing there.
Alright. Some more wolves coming up. Come here. Good thing is, those teeth are actually quite valuable.
Nothing to be had there.
And on we go. Next field rider. Come here. Really so afraid of me? I see why. Alright, some more blood floods, and we don't want to go to the left hand side because there's a shadow beast there. Oh, actually we can just wait for them to arrive here. That's one. Because I don't want to attract the shadow beast. It's too strong right now. I don't want to shoot more than once to make sure that we do not attract his attention. Right, shadow beast. Some more wolves over here. Or one lone wolf. Oh, should be careful however. Because there's some walks over there. Ah, I just wanted to say,
Nothing there.
wolves are also not getting past the shrubbery, but it did. I only want to collect these 2 things and then just move back. Don't want to get in trouble. The reason why I wanted to go here is this cavern here. Also, I would like to check back here if there's any mushrooms. Ah, see? That's things you will always miss if you just walk on the normal path. But we don't do that too often. Alright, so here is the witch people were talking about in the last video, where they were talking about the witch of the forest, which is her. Now we're gonna steal from her, because she doesn't definitely need those things. And we're almost up to 2,000 gold again. Not too shabby at all. That is Sagita. Let's talk to you. Hello.
All by yourself out here?
Tell me what you want of me.
Wow, that voice, I did not expect that. Who are you?
You haven't heard of me then.
Well, kind of I
Witch,
did.
They say. Quack, they call me. But when they're in a bad way, they all suddenly remember good old Sagita and her healing herbs.
I guess they are.
What are you doing out here?
I've been living here for as long as I can remember, attending to my herbs. The forest is my friend. It offers
And that's
me
probably
all
why
that
you're
I
wearing
need.
the same dress as all the villagers and the farmers
Can you
do,
heal
right?
me?
That's what you came for, isn't it? Just let me know when there's something wrong with you.
Yep, how about healing me? That sounds good.
Heal me.
Let me see. My ointment will take care of the worst of your wounds.
Thank you.
Can you teach me your herbal lore?
How interesting. I don't get asked that very often.
You don't?
So you want to be my student?
Well,
Then you'll first have to prove your request is serious. The
how
moment
can I do that then?
I'm working on a very rare potion made from exquisite herbs and juices. If you can get me one ingredient, a very rare herb, which I don't have here, I shall train you.
And which would that be?
Where can I find this
But first, so
ingredient?
yes, why should I
Herb
find
I
it?
require only grows in places where it can get all the nutrients it needs. These are found in the
Oh,
essence of a
nice.
crow. That's why it's so difficult for me to get the herb, you see.
I can see where this is going.
Let's see if I can get hold of it somewhere.
Well then, good luck with your search.
There's not too many places where black trolls are
What
living.
wares do you have to offer?
Tell me what you want.
Let's see what she has. Well... 100 gold for this one. Gonna get that for later. Other than that, she doesn't have anything that we do need. Maybe the bottles would not be a bad idea. How many do we have now? 5! Wow! That's not a lot, but it's more than enough. Also, we probably need to open these leather bags here. Get some more gold. Oh, 100, nice. Not very heavy. Well, 10 gold, better than nothing, right? Oh! Didn't want to eat it. Parcel of weed, the pepper. Yeah, we should be alright for the moment. And so people have been asking me, why don't you actually use spells early on in the game? Well, in all honesty, I don't know, I just normally don't do it. It's just something I rarely use. Might just be a fact of me not realizing that they could be of some use. I mean, Flame Arrow, for example, is pretty good early on, can deal a little bit of damage here and there, but it's just not something I'm using too much. I mean, they're cheap, they don't cost a lot, they only cost like 5 each time, but I don't know, I mean, it's... First off, you need to switch between magic, whoa, watch it, magic and melee weapon or range weapon, depending on what you want to choose, all the time, which I'm not a huge fan of, not at all. I don't like to switch between all these different things all around, like always and again and again and again, because of the amount of things that you will be able to get early game, especially magic-wise in scrolls. It means if you want to use a scroll, you need to set it on a hotkey, use it, switch back to melee, switch back to range, whatever you want. And I'm not used to that much in Gothic. I just don't use it. If I have runes, and I definitely know that I will use these runes more than once, then yeah, it makes sense to put it on some kind of hotkey and then use it and, well, and switch back to whatever I need. But most of the time, that's the only runes that I have as like heal and maybe the teleport runes, and that's it. Scrolls, I'm just not a big fan of it. Either like Shrink Monster is fine and Firestorm is fine, but other
What
than
do you
that...
want?
Have you joined the city beggars? Looks like it. I'll tell you something. No matter what you're wearing, I can see right through you.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
me, you're just a greasy little idol, nothing more.
So...
What's your problem?
I know people of your sort. All talk, no guts.
Well, other than that I've already banished a demon, what can you say have you done before? Hmm?
His heroic deeds.
Also, I'm not playing dress-up. I'm not a girl, am I?
Shot one of the boys here in the
I don't
mall.
wear fancy
He
dresses.
claimed he could bring down a black troll with
Not
one
that there's
hand
anything
tied
wrong
behind
with
his
fancy
back.
dresses, but...
So what?
What's
No.
that supposed to mean? So what? Have you ever seen a black troll, Big Mouth? Do you have any idea? How
I like that they
people
actually
monsters are
gave him a
like?
south accent.
If you just get one step too close to them, they'll tear you to pieces.
That's all just...
Or maybe they try for some Mexican, I don't know.
Black troll, no problem.
You're asking for it, huh? I ought to rip your head off. But I've got a better idea. If you're
You
such
rip
a
my head off, I wanna see that one.
What's in it for me?
stupid question, your honor and your jaw in one piece?
That's not a whole lot, is it?
Well, to keep my jaw in one piece, I think that's actually worth something, isn't it?
If you bring me the hide of a black troll, how's that sound?
Better.
Then what are
Well.
you waiting for?
Alright. Well, let's talk to Gunnars. Anything?
What's up?
People from the city aren't welcome here.
Oh, thank you.
What's up?
People
Yeah.
The mercenaries came from everywhere?
He didn't
most
say
of them
that.
came from the penal colony. Another
Just
group
like
of
me.
Mercenaries came from the south, where they were probably hunting orcs. I bet that a few of the bandits from the mountains have shown up as well by now to get a free meal. Huh.
Yeah, I guess I have.
I'm no better off myself.
Right on. Uh-oh.
Silvio doesn't like being talked to. You might have gathered as much.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We need to run away quickly. I did not think about Bulko this time around, unfortunately.
I'll get you yet.
We'll see about that. Alright, he's alright now. On the other hand, how about we try to fight him? I guess we're still gonna lose pretty badly, but I just want to see how good we actually fare against him now. Probably not that much better than before.
I'll get you now.
Yeah, that's the ticket. What you waiting for? What you waiting for? What you waiting for?
Oh, wow. That was a one-hit kill, more or less. Ouch. Well, we did hit him a little bit. Not too much, but I suppose this is expandable at some point. Not right now, though. I want to get back to Cypher. I don't want to fight Bulko either way for the time being. First off, because he's a douche, and secondly, because he's way too strong right now. Way too strong. Also, do you have anything to say to my new militia uniform? Nope.
Wait a
Oh,
minute.
do you actually can still teach
how
me?
to fight. I can teach you to use.
Oh, that's nice. I like that. Thank you. So, need to be very, very careful. I think Bulko's running inside. That's okay. Alright, he's probably not gonna do anything, but Cypher is.
You really gave Dar what?
Oh yeah, that was
You
his
feeling better now?
bullying of Dar.
Yeah, that felt good.
Plus 100
Not
XP,
to
not too
him,
bad.
I suppose.
The little beggar has no business going through my chest.
Probably not. Anything? This is
Would
yours.
This package of swamp weed happen to be yours?
Well, I'll be... Where'd you get that?
Let's just say I found it in the
It's
city.
a long story.
Doesn't matter. Really, you're a decent guy.
Thank you.
Here, take this as a reward. Have fun with it.
Let me guess. Swamp weed?
First,
Okay, of
let me
course.
roll a few.
Alright.
Sure.
Anything you have inside your inventory? No. But you can take all the stuff I have right now. And I'm gonna sell it right here. Gonna keep one of those swords for later as proof. For someone called Fernando. As we've seen before. We don't want the crossbow. We want the bow because bow shoots faster. A little bit at least anyway. And then we're gonna sell all the things that we don't need. Like these, for example. We're just gonna sell these. We don't need the teeth. We don't need the walk skins. And some other wonderful things that go for quite a bit of money. And the wolves, of course. Don't need the herring. Interestingly enough, a 20 hit point bonus. And I'm gonna find out later if that is what it says. Probably not. There's a ring of water. We're gonna keep that for now. And we're gonna sell these crossbow bolts, since we're not gonna use them. I'm gonna keep Oblivion. Huh. Okay. Fireball. Sleep. Yeah, I wanted to say this should be sleep, but Oblivion? Alright.
Tell me that isn't true.
I think I know what this is, but it's more like in the way of forgetfulness, but we'll see.
No one really wants to hear that.
Alright, we should be okay for the time being. Now, do we have anything that we need here? Oh yeah, the Sun LOA. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. So, I think we're going to end the episode here. And then when we come back, folks, we're going to go back to Elvrich. And then we shall see where we go next. We need some more experience, that's for sure. So, I will see you all next time.